Hey everybody, it's Mike Frieder here with On-Call Compliance Solutions, and I'm back with another compliance tip of the week. Today we're talking about DFARS, NIST SP 800-171, and CMMC. What is a CUI flow diagram? Ooh, good topic. So hey, if you're a defense contractor who's feeling overwhelmed, tired, and alone, trying to understand all of this DFARS, NIST SP 800-171, and CMMC compliance stuff, I've got great news for you. You found your home here at On-Call Compliance Solutions, where we can help you transform into your company's on-call compliance hero. Let's jump into it. So, what is a CUI data flow diagram? Well, a CUI data flow diagram refers to a visual representation of the flow of controlled unclassified information, or CUI, within an organization's systems and networks. Why are we all of a sudden hearing about this extra thing required in our documentation when it comes to CMMC and even NIST SP 800-171 audits? Well, the reason is pretty logical, actually. Essentially, without a common sense, easy to follow diagram of where CUI is actually flowing along with the logic behind it, an assessor's job becomes pretty difficult to really understand what is in scope and what needs to be protected under NIST SP 800-171 requirements. In addition, the CUI flow diagram also helps to make sure that, logically speaking, what is being assessed is actually the entire picture, as oftentimes not all parts of the system need to be compliant. Now, to create a NIST compliant CUI flow diagram, organizations must follow a step-by-step process. This process involves identifying, tagging, marking CUI data, deploying software to manage the workflow of those tags, mapping the flows in a network diagram, ensuring employees are properly trained on CUI handling and security, and of course, documenting the changes over time. CUI flow diagrams and assessments are also relevant in the context of the Cybersecurity Maturity Model Certification, or CMMC framework. The CMMC is a certification and compliance process designed by the DoD to verify contractors have the necessary controls in place to protect sensitive data. Understanding an organization's exposure to CUI and identifying critical services related to CUI handling are essential steps in scoping a CMMC assessment and contain the costs of protecting CUI. In terms of information flow control for CUI, NIST SP 800-171 provides guidelines. Information flow control focuses on regulating where information can travel within a system, and of course between systems as well, regardless of who can access the information. This control involves restrictions such as preventing export controlled information from being transmitted in the clear to the internet, blocking outside traffic, claiming to be from within the organization, and limiting information transfers between organizations based on data structure and content. Information flow control policies and enforcement mechanisms, including boundary protection devices like gateways, routers, and firewalls, are commonly used to enforce flow control. So, to kind of summarize all of this information, the best way to meet the NIST controls that discuss CUI flow control is to have a CUI flow control diagram as evidence of how it all works, and that you understand how it all works, right? So that you, the organization, actually know how your own stuff works. Yes, you actually have to prove that to an assessor. Again, a great example of that is the idea that you will have a CUI flow control policy, which essentially shows that you know where the information is flowing throughout the organization, and also sets the scope for an assessment. Now, if this requirement has your head spinning, I promise you're not alone. And our experts are really good at producing these diagrams. In fact, when we consult with our done-for-you compliance consultations, we carry special tools and software that actually allow us to create these diagrams on the fly as a part of the documentation we create. We are doing all of this for clients in real time. Pretty cool, right? So again, if you're banging your head against the wall when it comes to evidence gathering or just getting your program off the ground, have no fear, we've got your back. And of course, you already know that we're always on call for you. So hey, at On Call, we take defense contractors who have had this DFARS, NIST, CMMC, ITAR, and EAR information security compliance stuff dropped in their laps like a seagull on a sunny day. And we teach you how to level up and be a proper on-call compliance hero for your company, eliminating gaps, gray areas, getting this solved, all while showing you how to leverage compliance as your secret weapon to land more defense work with higher profit margins. Now that's what becoming an on-call compliance hero can do for you. If you're looking for more help getting compliant, our compliance experts are always on call for you. Just visit cmmccompliancesecrets.com or check out the description below for links that will help you get compliant now. If you love the content we're putting out there for you, help us out with a big thumbs up on that like button. I'm serious, really, take your hand, go down, hit the like button. If you watched all the way through this video and we helped you out, mash that like button. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. It really helps us out. And of course, when you subscribe, you're going to be one of the first people to get all of our new content as it comes out. As we all know, NIST and CMMC are ever-changing, always evolving things. And so we here at On Call love keeping you up to date and sharing the latest news on compliance with you. So until next compliance tip, my friends, stay safe and secure out there, and hit us in the comments below to let us know what you would love to know more about when it comes to information security and compliance. I'll see you on the next one.